for his Tasselfolk side. Free kick for Tasselfolk. I see George Paku behind the free kick duties for Tasselfolk. George Paku directs one, he goes, and he's been easily saved there. Even though not to he didn't even have to.
I mean, yeah, he missed it on the first attempt and had to grab it at the second attempt.
Kobe rolls one down and he finds Wache Chere. Michael Nkwa is so full of tricks.
Wants a foul.
He won't get a foul there. The poor pass coming in though from Ransford Mensah. So straight to Kelvin Opong, who finds Abdel McCarthy. McCarthy looks for Adi. Could Adi lose out and recovers in time though to save it for his team. Referee has blown for an infringement though for him. He now finds Pierre McCarthy. He always goes for the simple option. He's going to throw in for Hartzell for Goldstars. That is Samuel Champon. The Champon throws one down to Pierre McCarthy. McCarthy on the ball now. Goes back to Gideon Anaba. Anaba on the ball for Goldstars. He now locates his man, Kunto Emmanuel, in midfield for Goldstars. Kunto on the ball still looking for options. Looking for the round of Paduku. Gets the ball to him. Can he get the ball to him? Ball drops though. Could be a chance for Goldstars for cleared the ball says to be. And finally has been cleared now by Ransford. Controlled there by Hamza, but straight to Kojo Adi for Goldstars. He finds Calvin Opong. The left side now to Samuel Champon. Champon on the ball now for Goldstars. Options, very plenty for him. Picks one up in after Kumi. Kumi goes past one man now. Goes past two. He has the ball still. Kumi will find Adi. Ball is still with Goldstars. He has to throw. Kumi, he finds Samuel Champon. Champon on the ball now for Goldstars. Good ball from him to Donko, sorry, Kontorada. Kontor on the ball for Goldstars for a Champon again now. He now finds Adi Kojo. Trying to spread to the right side now. To Shere. Good ball from him. The ball cleared down and out for a corner kick.
I mean, it takes some strong mentality to build up patiently and not panic. And of course, to also defend in the right way. Vincent Atinga there, very, very experienced campaigner. He would relish a chance to be in this game.
Against the former side, obviously, Atinga Vincent watching on the bench for Goldstars. Corner kick it is. And it's Michael Nkwa on duties now. Cross comes in from him. It drops, headed on, but straight to open arms of Benjamin Asare, who saves coolly for a crowd support. You're live on GHOne. There it is again now. Cross coming in. The header coming in from Kelvin Opong, but straight to Asare Benjamin, saving it coolly for a crowd support.
I mean, one characteristic of this tournament is that we've seen some good crosses coming, and then they found the intended targets, they found their own players, and just that sometimes the connection has not been too good. But then I think that is one characteristic of this tournament that I've seen from these top 4 teams.
Hasselhoff player being to head off. I mean, not too sure who this is though, but he's in some pain there. He's in some pain. And coach Frimpong Manson talking to his back line to keep their shape, keep your shape, he says. And there he is, that is indeed George Paku, a good craft for us, who is down and out on the sideline. Meanwhile, Benjamin Asare. That's right, Asare. Hey! His shot blocked. That was dangerous from Asare. He has to be careful there.
Very, very careful. Benjamin Asare nearly grouped it. He nearly made the headlines for the wrong reasons. And trust me, the fans of Accra Folk would never forgive him on the back of what we saw from Henry Ansu.
Michael Nkwa with a shot, but blocked, and the Phobians will lose out on the ball again is Goldstars. Apia McCarthy midfield. Back to Kojo Adi. Good play from him now. He finds Shere Wache on the right side. Back to Apia McCarthy. McCarthy on the ball. Back to Wache Shere. Wache with a cross. 4-1 do. Deflects and straight to Asare Benjamin, who now saves coolly for us to go.
I'm sure this time around he would release the ball very quickly and with no dilly-dallies.
You have to be careful. No overconfidence on his part. He could be in trouble. Could have been in trouble for that occasion. For that one.
Trust me, the Phobian fans, regardless of whatever it is, would never forgive him.
Attack fast, book breaks down, ball cleared by Atakumi. He finds Apia McCarthy, who was slow, and fortunately for him though, ball is still with the Goldstars team. Ball in there is good, and Duke Thompson is offside though for Goldstars.
Tight legs in there from Samson, but a great game. I mean, 8 minutes are clearly offside, very, very offside.
A clear offside against Samson Eduku. So Hearts of Folk with a chance to start the game, and they do so on the ball now. It's Mauli Wajo with a back flick straight to Konto for Goldstars. He finds Kojo Adi. Adi on the run now for Goldstars. Pass is good now to Eduku, but out comes Asare Benjamin, who saves for Hearts of Folk.
Was onside there. If the pass had found him, he would have been clear on goal, and the story would have been different.
2 minutes left in this game. 88 minutes down. We have 2 more to go. Hearts of Oak 2, Goldstars 2. Will we get a winner in this game? Will there be a winner in this game?
Well, I think a draw will be fair for both sides. I mean, as I said earlier, the Bibiani boys started the game very, very well. They took their chances. I mean, they could have gone on to score 3 or even 4, but then they took those 2 chances. And then, of course, Hearts of Folk coming back strongly. I told you that it is a good one good thing about Coach Masudi Dramani, who sees and then makes changes very fast. He doesn't wait like some other coaches I know, especially in England. Yeah? I'll tell you about that maybe on Sunday. But then good coaching from both sides and a good game of football. It is a good preseason, and then, of course, a good test for Bibiani Goldstars, especially, who represents Ghana in the CAF Champions League.
Throw in for Goldstars, ball picked up, but referee says hold on. Substitutions to be done by Hearts of Folk. So a player coming out for Hearts of Folk is it a player who just came on? Looks like Mauli Wayo is going off. He came for the second half, right? And he is going off again. Interesting. Replaced by Henry Watting. Meanwhile, an easy save there. So Wayo Mauli is off again. Calvin Kong in the second half is off for Henry Watting. For Hearts of Folk. Have to look at the ball in their own half to quick one from yesterday. A straight Mike was having a good flip there. People play from him. Ball drops. Hamza chased that ball, but first that ball always is the big man. And now back GHOne for Goldstars. He rolls one. That's too long though, and so out he has gone for a throw in for Hearts of Folk. At the time we are in now, 5 minutes over the time, and the game will be over here. Throw in for Hearts of Folk. Can they push for a winner in this game? Watching on the ball now, gets the ball to Emmanuel Amankwa. Ball to Watching again, across comes in, he deflects and just lands over the crossbar for a corner kick for
very weird deflection in our local terms. Confirmation of the 5-minute additional time. But then in our local terms, we say wicked deflection. You know, it could have gone anywhere, and you could see that from the pusher of goalkeeper Emmanuel Kobe. He was rooted to the spot, and it could have ended in his nets. But then thankfully for the Stars, it is still 2-2.
George Paco with a corner kick for Hearts of Folk. Paco George with a corner kick. Takes the kick, takes good one, goes in and headed in by Asibe, drops. Booked by nobody's land or no man's land, but fortunately for him though, his colleague Michael Lincoln was first to that ball, and he got the ball away and has won a free kick for Goldstars. Pierre McCarthy with a long one looking for the run of attack. Kumi is first to that ball. He gets to the ball ahead of Amankwa. Atakumi controls the ball now. He has 2 men on him. He looks for a colleague, and that's a 4 pass from in and out. He has gone for a throw-in for Hearts of Folk.
Well, guess who is warming up to come on? Vincent Atenga. As to whether he would come on, well, it's just a matter of time. But we might see him up against his former side, Ben.
Not too sure you have too many minutes of action if he does come on eventually, though. We have only 3 minutes by the time left in this game. Atakumi seems to have come off well, so he's been taken off the field of play. Samuel Atakumi scored the first goal for Bibiani Goldstars in this game, and he has 2 goals to his name. He has 2 goals to his name. Long ball. The ball cleared and out is gone for a throw-in for Hartlepool. Throw-in taken there by the Phobian. Straight to Amankwa. Amankwa with a long ball. Looking for the run of Hamza Issa. Ball drops now. They lose Hamza Issa though. And straight to Kojo Adi. Can't throw beautifully. But straight to Samuel Champon for Goldstars. His pass looking for his man Eduku Afro, but he was off, so they didn't even move for that ball.
Very tired man. Something Eduku, he's been all over the place, and I mean, you can't fault him for that. But then I think that the draw is fair and square, and both teams will settle for this draw.
Long ball there from McCarthy, but Asare was quick off his line, saving it and getting the ball to his colleague Afrani Opong for Hartlepool.
It takes so much grit to be able to control that ball and not balloon it into the skies. It shows you why he's a Black Stars goalkeeper, #1.
Ball with Anaba for Goldstars. Oh, poor kick from him straight to Hartlepool's Transford Mensah. Goes past on 1-on-1 with ease. Cross comes in across field. Good one it is. It drops, and on the ball now is Amankwa Emmanuel. He gets the ball to his man, the new man, Boateng with his quarter left foot. He gets the ball in field now to Karim. Karim to Hussein. Poor ball from him though, and the attack breaks down for Hartlepool.
I think that should be it, Ben. That should be it.
Looks as though Atinga Vincent will get some minutes here.
Yeah.
Substitution being put in by Goldstars as we speak. And that is Atinga Vincent. He will be coming on. And he's coming on for Luftaiku. For looks like it is, yes, it's a Donko Konto, sorry, Konto, Emmanuel Konto. Konto coming out to replace by Vincent Ade Atinga. Former player for Hartlepool, and take the captain's advantage, the captain for the team.
Yeah.
In absence of Yakubu Haq.
Yeah. Very experienced campaigner.
Absolutely. Long ball from Goldstars though. Drops for Atakumi. Gets the ball to Apia McCarthy. McCarthy on the ball now for Goldstars. Options very few. Picks a good pass and ball cleared though by Hussein, and out for a corner kick for Goldstars.
Our last chance for the Miners to, well, guess who would be loving the opportunity to score against his former side, Atinga. Let's see if he will even come into this box for this corner kick.
Corner kick for Goldstars, and it's Michael Nkwan behind the ball. He goes in now, but headed powerfully out by the defenseman of Hartlepool, and straight to Apia McCarthy. Back to again Nkwan. Nkwan with a drive, ball be cleared by Abdul Karim for Hartlepool. Ball drop, and referee Julian Nunu has blown for the end of the game here. It's ended in a stalemate 2-2 here at the UG Stadium at Legon. End of play scores. Accra Spok 2, Bibiani Goldstars 2.
Great game of football. Great game of football. And master tactics from Bibiani Goldstars, who went ahead 2 goals in the first half. And I mean, it looked as if they were going to cruise to a comfortable win. But then the boys of Masudi Dramani, yes, the Phobia boys, the Rainbow boys, put themselves together. They got a consolation goal before the halftime whistle, and then came back strongly in the second half, went on to score, could have gone on to win the game, but then a good defending, I mean, coming from Bibiani Goldstars as well. They show why they are champions in the Ghana Premier League. And then, of course, I told you it is the big boys tournament, and so congratulations to these boys.
Well, it's all over here, but I've been told that there will be some penalty shootouts to separate the 2 teams here. We have shootouts to take, and no one of the players are on the field, so we're getting ready for penalties to decide which team gets to win this battle here. It's ended 2-2, but we need to get separated in this game, so penalties to decide. So that's the rules involved here. So they're going to go to shootout. So you can imagine.
I mean, it's also a good test for the players, especially for Bibiani Goldstars, who will be going to Africa. Remember that anytime they get to play in this African tournament, and it ends in a draw, and the away goal rule doesn't favor any of the sides, then it would end the penalty. So Galka is offering them the chance to also go on and then test themselves in the sports kick. Of course, everyone would love to see how the Black Stars goalkeeper would be imposed, and then of course how some of these champions of Ghana, Bibiani Goldstars, would be faring when it comes to penalties. So it's a good one.
A good one, a good test for the two teams here. So we move into penalties at this stage. And Atenga Vincent, I can tell you for a fact, was one of the players who could go for penalties for Gold Stars. So Coach Frimpong Manso and Dramani having a few words to motivate his boys ahead of the kicks here at the UG Stadium at GHOne. It's all over here though in 90 minutes, but penalties up next. I mean, there you have the captains Asare and Atenga with the referees Julian Nunu. Let's see where the kick will be taken and who will go in for the first kick. Julian Nunu, the referee, set by Richard Mate and also Kojola B. Waja. So there it is on your screens. You're live on GHOne TV, live also on Star FM.
For me, Ben, if you ask me for a man of the match, especially with how the game has gone, someone would say that obviously the Martin Kakari has been influential. I mean, he did so well on that right side and helping his team back into that game. And then, of course, the man who got the goal that started everything for Bibiani Goldstars, Samuel Atakumi, I must say, also deserves that man of the match. Also, a great game from both sides. Now it comes to penalties, and trust me, penalties is just like lotteries. You could be very good at it, but even the big boys, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and the likes have all missed penalties, especially when it becomes important for them to score.
So we're all set for the shootouts here. Penalties up next in this game. Hartsofuk in a hubble. Best of luck. I'm sure they are wishing themselves. They will have to then go line up like Gold Stars are doing now for the penalty shootouts. And looks like they're going to have the kicks on towards the Medina end of the GHOne Stadium. That's where the kicks will be taken. I can see the referee already positioned together with his lines on that side for the kicks to be taken from that spot. And there he is, referee Julian Lunu. Gold Stars v Hartsofuk. Penalties it is to decide the winner of this encounter. Will Benjamin Asare have a big say in how things pan out in the shootout? I
mean, he was in this same situation in the first half when he came up against Samuel Atakumi, and where he got the direction right, but just that the placement and the power on the ball was very, very accurate. So it will come to that, and then of course we would also see how they will need to keep their foot on the line, yes, before a kick is taken. In our part of the world, I would always say we are disadvantaged. No VAR yet. The FA president says very soon it will be implemented, but then we would see that referee Julian Nunu explaining to the referees that if you keep a foot out and you get a save, it will be retaken and maybe might even get a yellow card. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how this pans out. Penalty shootouts between Hartsofuk and Bibiani Goldstars, and it will be Kobe in goal first. So Hartsofuk will go in for the first kick, and up steps Muhammad Ali. Fly like a butterfly, a sting like a bee. Will he sting Kobe Emmanuel in goal for Gold Stars? Or will Gold Stars goalkeeper Kobe be strong enough to take whatever it is Ali has to offer him? The penalties, and the first one, it is Kobe versus Ali. Referee wants to be sure that the ball is placed in the right position for the penalty kick here at the GHOne Stadium. Live on GHOne TV, live on Star FM. Kobe versus Muhammad Ali. Ali versus Kobe. First spot kick for Hartsofuk. Ali goes in now. He shoots one and it's in for Hartsofuk.
Well, so Benghazi, here's the issue with the penalties. We now know that both teams have 4 points, and now whoever wins the penalty shootout would have an extra point, taking the team to 5 points ahead of the clash on Sunday. So let's get it right. All the teams, both teams now, Bibiani Goldstars would have 4 points, Accra Folk would have 4 points, and now whoever wins the penalty shootout goes on to win this game, and gets an extra point and have a 5 to their points.
So in now goes Goldstars, and the captain for the side, GHOne Anaba versus Benjamin Asare. GHOne Anaba versus Benjamin Asare. GHOne goes in now. GHOne, and he shoots, and it's a goal as well for Goldstars.
Great one. And we had one place in mind. You know, as goalkeepers, trust me, before you go in a penalty situation like this, you'd always have a spot to where you would be moving to, especially if you don't have data that we see modern goalkeepers now do have of their opponents. They know that anytime this player kicks the ball, he's moving to the right or moving to the left, and they have it on their bottles, and it aids them in, keeping these penalties. Let's see which goalkeeper would get the first kick.
Up now for Hasselhoek is Osei Esibe. Kelvin Osei Esibe up for Hasselhoek. He goes in now, Osei Esibe, and he scores for Hasselhoek. Coolly slots the ball in for the Phobians. 2 for Hasselhoek out of 2. 1 for Goldstars out of 1.
And it was a great one. He kept it on the floor. And then, of course, sometimes the looks deceives the goalkeepers, puts them the other way, and then they slide the ball the other way.
So up now for Goldstars is Pierre McCarthy. Pierre McCarthy steps up for Goldstars. Pierre versus Benjamin Asare. You're live on GHOne TV, live on Star FM, we are live on YouTube, live on Facebook, live on X. McCarthy versus Asare. Pierre McCarthy goes in now. He shoots one, and an easy save, a goal I should say. Good one there from Pierre McCarthy.
Benny seems you're looking for a save, but for now, McCarthy says not now. Looks like an experienced campaigner. Yes, Pierre McCarthy, and a good penalty there from him.
And next for Hasselhoek is the big man, Afrani, Opon Afrani, David Opon Afrani, stepping out for Hasselhoek. So 2-2 as it stands now in the sports kicks. David Opon Afrani, formerly of King Faisal, now with Hasselhoek, stepping up for the Phobians. Can he make it 3? Or Kobe has other ideas. Opon Afrani versus Kobe Emmanuel. There he goes in now. David Opon Afrani. 1, 2. He goes in now. He shoots, and it's a goal as well for Hasselhoek. Great one there for Opon Afrani.
Great one.
3 out of 3.
And he took his time on the ball, made sure that the goalkeeper will go the other way, and now he can afford to smart. Trust me, it takes a lot of nerve to play penalties in situations like this.
Absolutely. So up next is Samson Eduku. Samson Eduku steps up for Bibiani Goldstars. 3 out of 3 for Hasselhoek, 2 out of 2 for Bibiani. Can he make it 3 for Goldstars? Benjamin Asare is ready in goal. Samson Eduku. He goes in now, he shoots, and he scores as well for Goldstars. 3-3.
Expect, goals from with what we've seen so far, and they're all doing their bit to make sure that the goalkeepers are thrown apart. But then again, goalkeeper Benjamin Asare got the positioning right, but just that the ball was well placed and it was out of his reach.
Up now for Hasselhoek is Ransford Mensah. The left back steps out for Hasselhoek. He scored in the first good game against Heart of Lions. Stepping out for Hasselhoek, Ransford Mensah versus Emmanuel Kobe. Mensah or Kobe. Who comes up top? Let's see. Kobe, Mensah. Kobe, Mensah. Mensah goes in now, he shoots on target, and it's a goal for Hartlepool as well. 4 out of 4 for Hartlepool.
Brilliant technique again, and I think that what I'm seeing, maybe we would have some players who can play penalties for the Black Stars. You never know.
It's been brilliant so far. All kicks converted so far in this shootout. And up now steps the goal scorer for Bibiani Goldstars from the spot in the game itself, Samuel Atakumi. Can he again put it behind Benjamin Asare? Scored in the game with a spot kick. It's up again against Asare. Samuel Atakumi. Sami Atakumi. Sami against Asare Benjamin. Atakumi goes in now. Can he get it right again? He goes in, he shoots, and a good goal there. Direct in the middle. Harry could have done better with that.
But then again, there's a man full of confidence, and it's one of the easiest penalties to score. And trust me, it's one of the silliest to miss, especially if the goalkeeper decides not to move and then it goes straight to the goalkeeper. Then you are in trouble.
4-4. Up now is Abdul Karim for Hartlepool. Abdul Karim steps up for the Phobians. Abdul Karim steps up for the Phobians. Can he get it as well for Hartlepool? Karim goes in for Hartlepool. Karim versus Kobe. Karim, Kobe, KK. Karim has missed it. Has stayed upright and has missed it for Hartlepool. And guess who's stepping up for Goldstars? Vincent Adea Tenga. The former Phobian steps up for the possible winning kick for Goldstars.
But disappointment written on the faces of the Phobians. And you can't fault Abdul Karim there. The bar was in there. He got the positioning right. It was just too much. And trust me, the post is there sometimes to save for you and sometimes to get you the goals. But then let's see if Atinga can do it.
Taking his time to place the ball. Vincent Adai Atinga, ex-Hartlepool player, now with Goldstars, the league champions of Ghana football. Atinga goes in, taking his time. Concentration so high. Can he get a winning goal? Atinga versus Asare. Asare must step out. Atinga goes in now. Atinga goes in. Golazo!
Vincent Atinga. Deja vu. Back to Accra. To hands. Accra to folk. And he's there. Captaining his side to victory, putting them on top of the table. It was a great game of football, but then trust me, penalties would always be a game of lotteries. And Emmanuel Kobe would thank his stars and thank the goalpost, but then it was a great penalty from him.
You don't even look at the ball.
Yeah.
You don't even look at the ball throughout.
Giving the goalkeeper the eye, and there it is. Congratulations to Bibiani Goldstars.
Wonderful kick there from Atinga Vincent. Wonderful kick from him, getting the winning goal or penalty for Bibiani Goldstars. So it's all over here now at the UG Stadium. Hartlepool game ended 2-2 though. Penalties won by Goldstars by a 5-4 margin against Accra Hartlepool. So it's all over here. My name is Benjamin. I've been in here with my man Jones Aji. We end of play scores. Hartlepool 4, Goldstars 5 on penalties by game ending 2-2. So as it stands now, Goldstars will have 5 points and the others will fall in out. But let's hand over now to Monica, my colleague, for a lot more reactions after the game. My name is Benjamin, in here with Jones at G.
Here at the University Sports Stadium of Ghana, it is a 2-2 game between Bibiani Goldstars and Accra Hearts of Oak. But then game had to extend to penalties where, of course, Accra Hearts of Oak had to lose to Bibiani Goldstars. So previously, it was 4 points that they have, but now winning the penalty adds another 1 point to them, making 5 points for Bibiani Goldstars. But on the pitch side, I have been joined by Coach Masoud Didi Dramani. Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Quite a bad day for you.
Not a bad day at all. I think it's part of it. Losing is part of learning, and I think that we've learned a lot from this game, and then that is the good points we take from here.
Right now, it's been just 1 point that you've lost through the penalties to Bibiani Goldstars. Tell me, in summary, how did the game go for you today?
I think that we lost some spaces in the team, and then both defensively and offensively. But I think that the latter parts we were able to rectify this, and so we took control in the greater part of the second half, and that is how we got the equalizer and self-dominated play in several situations. But as I said, they are a stronger side. They are already an existing team, and so you can understand that they play with that fluidity and then that compactness. We'll get there. I'm very positive that we'll get there.
And getting there, you are playing your next game on Sunday against Kumasi Asante Kotoko. What should your fans expect from you?
Of course, we are still ready to come and give the right energy and effort and perform. And that is what we can control. We believe that when we control this, the end results will come. But I think that we cheer them up. We like how they keep cheering the team. They should keep coming, and then we'll still make amends.
Definitely you make amends. Thank you very much, and wish you all the very best. So that was Coach Masoud Didi Dramani of Accra Hearts of Oak. Let's also now talk to Bibiani Goldstars coach Frimpong Manso. Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Quite an incredible game today. Both sides coming in, fierce tackles and all that. Game ended 2-2, and you had to go to an extended version, which is the penalties, and you had to win on penalty. Describe your game for me today.
Well, I think we dominated the first half, but then when they got their first goal, that was where they started to come into the game. Yes, so the second half, they started well, came in, got the equalizer. Then we had to quickly also change our middle, because the problem was later on our midfield were not able to keep the ball because they were a bit tired. And then later on when we changed, then the game got back again. And then for me, the 2-2 scoreline was a good reflection. So deciding on penalties, and I think our boys were bold enough to also take the kicks. Yeah.
From what you said, I think you have been satisfied with proceedings today in the game. But tell me, going into the next game on Sunday, what should Ghanaians or your fans expect from you?
Yeah, it's the last game. We're going to play 3 games. We already played 2, so it's left with the last game. Lions, also another good side in terms of possession. They can keep the ball well. So yes, we are going also to try and then win that game. As it stands now, if we push a little bit, we can win the cup.
You see yourself winning it already?
As it stands now, we will make sure, we will do everything to make sure we win the cup.
Someone will say you are in a comfortable league.
Yes, exactly.
All right. We wish you all the very best in your next game.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
So that was Coach Frimpong Manso of Bibiani Goldstars. So if you want to say that, you can say that, of course, Bibiani Goldstars is kind of in a comfortable lead. But let me get to my colleague here, Mutala, to ask him whether, of course, Bibiani Goldstars is in a comfortable lead, or Accra Hearts of Oak is going to come in better against Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
So clearly we have watched beautiful football. We have watched games that, if you're a football fan, if you are a neutral person, you really enjoy the game. For the first time in so many times, we have seen the Phobians come back from 2 goals down to 2-2. And at some point in time, I realized that if there's more time, both teams showed the desire, the willingness to win the game. But it ended in 2-2. Then sports kick, it can go either way, it can go anywhere. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Zinedine Zidane, they've all missed it from that crucial point in time. But I think that I have enjoyed the game. I have really, in fact, the first game, I enjoyed Kotoko, Bibiani. And today, I have really enjoyed Hearts of Oak Bibiani again. What is so special about Bibiani Goldstars? And I have reasons why they won the league. And I wouldn't be surprised. Now they have 5 points because of the special nature of the tournament. Hearts of Oak 4. And then Pando Heart of Lions 3. Kumasi Asante Kotoko, surprisingly, they have no points.
Somebody says they are bereaved. Will you say that constituted to this?
I think that Kotoko probably would have underestimated some of the opponents that they were trying to. Maybe they are focusing their attention to meeting Hearts of Oak on Sunday. Who knows?
Definitely. So let's look forward to Sunday, what will happen here at the University of Ghana Stadium. As it stands, Bibiani Goldstars have 5 points, Accra Hearts of Oak 4 points, Lions have 3 points, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko with that 0 points in the bottom of the table. But let's face Sunday and see what will happen in both games. Here at the pitch side for the University of Ghana Stadium, my name is Monica Bukari, and I've been doing this with
Mutala Kwenoti Inusa.
We'll see you again.
All right, so it's all over at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, and you heard it there from Mutala and my colleague Monica Bukari. Obviously, she was talking about Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So the table there on your screens currently, you can see Gold Stars. They are having 5 points. So most people are wondering why 5 points and why the penalty shootout. We'll try and then reach out to Mr. Ansah, who is chairman for the Ghana League Clubs Association, to explain to us why this and it has come at this time. So the table currently on your screens, you've got 5 points, Gold Stars, you've got also Hearts of Oak there, interestingly, having 4 points after this game. And then you've got Hearts of Lions having 3 points. So on Sunday, it's going to be quite a cagey one, looking at the results that we have so far after these games have been played. So I'll be going to my my gentlemen who are already here with me in the studio. But then, before I do that, let's quickly check out the scoreline. It ended 2-2 between the two sides. And during penalty shootouts, obviously, the better side did win this evening. All right, so that's how it ended, guys. So looking at the scoreline, for me, after Hearts of Oak came back in that particular one, I was expecting to see, something different. But after they came back, we all saw that, hey, they were in for business. Then I was thinking probably we're going to Sunday. Later did I see that, okay, now it's going to penalty shootout. Were you expecting this? And I think this threw a bit more. We were all confused. Why should there be a penalty shootout and what have you? We'll try and reach out to Mr. Ansah to explain it to us. But for you, do you think it's a fair judgment of what we have seen today?
Yeah, I think so far the performance of the two teams just reflected in the results. And for me, it's a fair result. It's a fair game, and both teams demonstrated and exhibited a certain class of performance. Joe, if we should have this kind of performance in our league, I think that will tell you that there has been an improvement on the part of the players, and maybe I will say that then they are learning, and we need to also put in that effort, as in maybe the motivational wise, when we have these 1 million Ghana cedis for the teams. That's what I'm saying, before the league starts. And that is also part of motivation on the part of the players. I've always said that that is why maybe I have to chip in this one, that SEC chairman, aspiring, Abdallah Yusuf.
Okay.
My friend. Yes, Yusuf. I think if we should have a type of chairman, SEC chairman, in our time, without promises, in dollars in the dressing room, that will tell you that for players, when we hear these promises, it tells you that we are motivated.
Exactly.
Therefore, we will go to the pitch and go and perform to our ability. And so for me, yes, so far so good. Looking at the outcome of the game, it's fair and it's nice. And I think we have enjoyed the game, and hoping that Kotoko and Hearts of Oak on Sunday will also be the euphoria that surrounds that game will also be a motivation factor for all of us to enjoy as Ghanaians.
Someone was saying, I mean, Kotoko should have won their game today, so that at least it would have made the whole tournament really wide open.
No, it's not possible. I told you, I told you before I came here.
You said it's not possible.
I did some spiritual things,
okay,
and you see,
that's the
it
result.
drizzled in the afternoon.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. So then the powers.
Did it drizzle where you did the thing, or it drizzle where you are
in
going
Accra,
to place
in
that
Accra,
thing?
in Accra. So it's also reduced the powers that's supposed to work on the field of play. So I told you we will redeem. That's what I'm saying. I told you, and because the ground was a little bit dry, and so the powers were trying to be activated, but then unfortunately the timing was also in place.
Yeah.
And so for me, I think so far so good. We reserve 1 or 2 goals so that we can give Kotoko those goals. Is what I'm saying, on Sunday, God willing. And so for me, I know we are ready for Kotoko.
Exactly.
Seriously, looking at the performance today, and then but it's very unfortunate that the coach GHOne substituted Karikari. Because he was tormenting their defense, and he was assisting. All the 2 goals were assisted by him. So I was surprised when he pulled him out. But I don't know whether maybe it's a technical something.
I'm sure maybe he wants to rest him for the Kotoko game.
Exactly. But then that's one of those things. But then so far so good. I think it's a very nice game, though.
Okay, all right. So Eric, you also were of the opinion that the game where it got to in the second half, we were seeing good football being played. Were you satisfied with what you consumed this evening?
Yeah, I'm totally satisfied. It was intriguing, and you can see masterclass of trump cards being deployed. And after House of Folk got the goal, you can see the fluidity that they put in, whereby they were firing all cylinders to be able to capture these people. But when you look at the stamina level of the miners, it was left with the experience, as we were discussing, of the scene. They are lacking experience. And I was telling Amankwa that this is a test ground for them, for the Africa. Because when you go and meet these elderly people and all those people, and you are not tactically sound, because this is where you are down, you are leading, and the opponent equalizes in whether Accra Sports Stadium or wheresoever, and then they are deploying their tactics on you like they did to Dreams.
Yeah.
We all saw what happened. We were even praying that they close the match early.
That's true.
You understand? So these are the class that you are going for. So tactically, when I told you that Didi Dramani is going to throw in his trump card, but upon that, he's still sticking to the pattern of play that he was playing. They stick to plan. And that really, really worked for them. I said Didi will cause a mess in this upcoming season.
Sure.
Because he's still telling us he's not still ready. But looking at what the boys are doing and the comeback, we know House of Folk with comebacks. Historically, House of Folk, they are good at comebacks. If you score them during Sinyamankw's time, when they were playing, if you score them even 5, they will come back.
Yeah.
And that was that spirit that brought what would never die. You understand? They have that kind of a picture or that kind of brand there already. Unlike when Kotoko is down, our coming back is very... apart from 2008, during our time when Dolphins came to Kumasi to come and lead 1 goal, and then there was a rain-off. So on Monday, too, we considered again, and we need to come back and score 4 goals.
Interesting.
Which I came out with 2 goals. Kojo Pokutu came out with a goal, and then I think Stephen Odro was that. And that was that spirit that Kotoko had. When you take off, I mean, the legends themselves, as we, the latter days, what we also came, and then that is why up to now, when they're talking about Kotoko, you cannot leave the 2008 squad.
Yeah, that's true.
Didi is showing class. I told you, Didi will deploy signs, not only tactical on the field of play, and that is what he did. See, the Wayo guy who came in, he has his own meaning of bringing that guy, because when Wayo came, though he did not come to score, he was being deployed for a certain purpose.
Exactly.
And after that mission was accomplished, he took him out again. Don't let us think he took him because he was not performing. On a tactical basis, the face that he brought that guy and what he was doing there, we sitting at the back, we don't know what he was deploying. Maybe it's a test something that they've done at the training grounds and he wanted to implement because we have a long way to go within the season. And once he's been registered, he's part of the team. And we also saw another revelation. That was the player who came to sub Wayo. He made me remember Tariq Jibril.
Yeah. I think he's got some. He's nimble-footed. We should really watch out.
And then
for that
Enim's boy, Kujo.
Yeah.
Enim Kujo.
How
he was introduced into the game. I think if I know Didi can do magic with this boy, because at least with this magnitude of a game, and he was able to deploy this boy, and look at what he came and did. The confidence that he has impacted into the boy, that makes you a top coach.
That's true.
Because now we are in an era whereby when a player is about to commit mistake, you allow it to happen. Because way back, hey, don't play. Then he plays and then it ends up being a correct stuff.
Sure.
So now you encourage, let them do, because, you know, we give, players solve the solutions. They will give the solutions. You give them, you present the problem to them, then they solve it themselves. Most of the time, they also present their own problem and solve it themselves. So the football is going to a different level whereby coaches read games. Like the way I said, you see, after the guy brought the board on the bench, I told you that Didi is up to something.
Sure.
And the second half, look at the minutes that the goals came. It was very, very rapid.
Yeah, very
rapid. I think it was 2 or 3 minutes difference that the second goal came. So it tells you, I mean, the global, analytic global that I was telling you, he brought the global and then they went to the research, go and analyze, and then they came back strongly to come and then get the 2 goals. I told you in the beginning that if Hearts of Oak will lose, they will lose gallantly. And penalty is not for anyone. I mean, it's a luck something. So
okay.
I think congratulations to Hearts of Oak. I'll congratulate them because they've showcased quality, both technical, tactical aspect of the game.
All right, so let's go over to the phone lines now. I did tell you we'll be speaking with the chairman for the Ghana League Clubs Association, that's GHOne, Mr. John Ansan. He joins us on phone to explain to us, because we're getting several messages on social media, why the penalty shootouts, and they are expecting that the teams will go on Sunday to play and then we'll get to see the winner and what have you. All right, Mr. Ansan, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
We know you're very tired, and congratulations. It was a great game by all standards and what have you. A lot of people on social media and viewers also want to find out why the penalty shootouts after the two teams, share the spoils in that 2-2 drawn game.
Thank you. In the first place, I wanted to apologize to the public for not getting to know much about it. We were expecting our clubs to use their social media handles to have the public the notice about all this. Unfortunately, they did not do that. So we really apologize to them. So you realize that we have some of this particular rule that we added to the top four was a discussion we all had and we agreed. Now let me give you a background. What helped us from doing this is that the teams are going to Africa. The local league is also about starting. And you and I will attest to the fact that we've been struggling with penalty shootouts in this country. Run it through the national teams and whatever, what you have. And so we decided and agreed on this. But because all the matches have ended with a win, we were not able to have the opportunity. That's how come it was being introduced now. The one who won this penalty shootout have only 1 point to add to what he has.
Okay.
And so they have a document that we agreed and prepared and gave it to the clubs. So all the clubs are aware.
quite interesting. I think I've got in the studio Eric Bequing and then legend of Ostanda Yao Amankwameku. Eric wants to find out something as well. He's not too keen on the whole situation.
Yes, sir. And a great show by all standard within this GHOne top 4 that we are experiencing. The quality of football that both coaches and players are exhibiting. I think you guys have done a yeoman's job, which you need to be applauded. First of all, I want to ask, was it a full package before the start of the top 4, or it came within, as the tournament was ongoing?
Okay, so in the first place, it was packaged alongside the platform. I did indicate to you that all the clubs are aware. They have the rules added to the rules to be using for the top 4.
Okay.
And you know that you cannot start a competition without the rules guiding it. So this was part of it.
Okay. I think it's quite understandable, but some of us behind, we wish we could have the fair, systematic, rules of this tournament than this game ending in a draw before we had this kind of surprise to us, the viewers. I know, like you said, the teams are already aware, but we, the viewers who are supporting, were not aware, so we're kind of confused because Amankwameku was very happy. He thought he has drawn the game, not knowing. Not knowing.
But at least, that is why I earlier on indicated that we apologize to the public for poor communication to that effect. But I think our clubs should have also helped us.
But Mr. Nsan, your point is very laudable because this is something that is, troubling our not only the league, but even the national team as well. When it comes to penalties. But the good thing is we have experienced quality. We have experiencing, coaches' tactics being deployed, trump cards being deployed and all that,
Thank you.
Mr. Nsan, Amankwameku wants to find out something from you.
He doesn't have anything to say. He lost. Chama, he will explain to you. I don't mind.
So, let me listen to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Chama, I want to find out. So, what happens to House of Folk?
Okay, so.
They have their 1 point. They have their 1 point intact.
Oh, okay. So it's still a draw game.
Yes, once you draw, you have your 1 point intact.
Okay.
You have your 1 point intact. But if you lost within the penalty shootout, you still have your 1 point intact.
Then that's fine.
Then please, what happens to the 1 point left?
That one is for the is for the Gaka.
I think we need to strike a good game. Let's give the other 1 point to Yao.
That's true.
I told you.
Anyway, Mr. Nsan, thank you so much, Mr. Nsan. But then, before you go, what we want to also find out what kind of atmosphere or game should we expect on Sunday, which is the finals or the match final days that we're going to be experiencing. What is the plan? Are there going to be any surprises in terms of musical concert? What is going to happen on Sunday?
Well, what we're doing now is that you agree with me that we really struggle with venue, and it really put a lot of our plans off the line. But we are not out of it altogether. But we'll try and see what we can do. But currently, even though we have the next 24 hours to play, I wouldn't give the public any false hope. But we want to do something around it. Hopefully, we'll come up with something much better.
And obviously, it's a Hearts of Oak Kotoko night on Sunday, right?
I beg you, I don't want to go into it. That is the cracker.
The two of them are here already.
And the two guys in your studio will make me out. and I don't want problem.
Mr. Ansa, whether you like it or not, this is Galka El Clasico on Sunday. We don't care about who is winning the tournament. Galka El Clasico.
We like to enjoy the dessert that they did for the President Cup. They should give that dessert in terms of musical concert and all other things, so that we can enjoy.
I think Mr. Ansa
He's doing well.
Very further that
yes.
This is might be a surprise, add up for the top four. So I think, in a nutshell, Mr. Ansa, we salute you guys.
The President Cup was Shatawale, so this time around maybe Stoneboy.
Okay, Mr. Ansa, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We know you are tired. You need to go take some rest ahead of Sunday. All the best, and we'll meet hopefully on Sunday.
Thank you.
All right, so that was Mr. GHOne Ansa. He is chairman for the Ghana League Clubs Association. They are the owners of the top four, and so he's explained to us why the penalty shootouts, and I'm sure we all have it clear now. The clubs were already aware, and so it's a fair deal. They have their points apiece already, but then the winner also needed to. So it's more like a formality to help us, and I think it's a good initiative that has been placed.
It's a practical grounds for
all right, so
teams,
guys, gentlemen, let's check out the fixtures for Sunday. Big games coming up on Sunday, obviously. The first one in the afternoon at 3 p.m. is going to be between Gold Stars, who we know what they've done so far in the competition, having 5 points. They are taking on Pando Heart of Lions in their fixture. So the Lions did roar today, and are the Miners going to make sure that they pin them somewhere?
but Joe, I was thinking this match will be the decider. So why not it be the last game?
Well, so
because after this game we can define the winner.
It tells you Eric has already, accepted the lose.
No, we are going for El Clasico, not for top four again.
But what you are saying tells me that you have already been defeated.
Oh yeah, we accept. Because even if we win,
he's already accepted that you will defeat them.
Exactly.
No.
Yes,
out of the top four. But for El Clasico, it's a different, it's a special.
But it's the same thing.
No. So he's saying El Clasico on Sunday is a different thing altogether.
Yeah, we
so Sunday
in different on what platform?
On this platform. We have designed it.
And in the evening, the El Clasico Eric is talking about is this one. Whether Mankwameku likes it or not, whoever wins this one is the El Clasico.
Yeah.
The bragging rights are stake. Whatever you want to talk about is the Ghana's version of El Clasico. There will be no rain. Wherever he will pass, he said he will be here at 1 p.m. So,
but do you agree that most of the
flyers,
the crest that some of the teams have, normally what they have, these animals, they lose. Have you watched? No, Lions lost to
but Lions won today.
No.
Okay, the first game.
They lost. So that's what I'm saying. So that means Kotoko has lost too. So it tells you that.
Okay, so you said the Oak Blue fell on the Lion.
Exactly.
In the first game.
So those with the animals in their crest, it tells you that definitely they will lose.
So 3 under.
Yes.
Anyway, it's been a great one with the legends in the studio. You'll be wondering, these are legends who played our game, right? Amon Kwameku, to talk about him, we will not finish now, and to talk about the proficiency when he was wearing the captain armband for Accra Hearts of Oak. Those of you who did watch him during his days, it was just a delight to watch. When he holds the ball, you see that this is quality football at play, and obviously he wouldn't get this anywhere. All right, so the full-time game we brought you today, it was 2-2, but it ended 5-4 on penalty shootout in favor of the Miners, Bibiani Goldstars. They won that, and you know how the points went. And so both have gotten the points apiece there. They shared it. And then in the first game we brought you, it was Pando Heart of Lions who ensured that they got the better of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, unfortunately for the Porcupine Warriors. And there you have the table. Bibiani Goldstars lying on top with 5 points, followed there Hearts of Oak 4, and then Pando Heart of Lions having 3, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko lagging there without a point. All right, so that's how we wrap up the show. It's been great having them in the studio. It's like having a family affair here, but these are legends, I need to say, and I'm really grateful that we did call and they hit to the call. Eric Bequin always gracing our occasions and making sure that he comes here. He was a prolific striker for Pando Heart of Lions as well. And so when the two sides met, I don't know where his heart was. Though he played for Kotoko as well, scoring so many goals. I enjoyed him playing for Liberty before he even left there to play for Kotoko and Pando Heart of Lions. But you know where he plied his trade in Petrojet and a host of them. And Amankwamreku also went somewhere as well. The name of the club is it's India. Exactly. Vakaria in India. All right. So it was great having them in the studio to give us that, worth of experience, and most of the things they said is because they have also tested it and they've been principal actors of the game you all watched. And this has been our coverage of the 2025 Galka Top 4. We brought you match number 2 and EIB. 2 games. EIB Sports, obviously, we did tell you we're bringing it to your various homes. And thanks to everybody that made this production successful, those in the studio, those all the way at the stadium, the production team inside here and at the stadium. And listen, it's just beautiful when our game is being enjoyed this way by everybody on social media. It tells you our game is not dead. It tells you Ghana football is alive, and this season promises to be nothing but the best. Let's all enjoy our very own. Let's promote our very own and make sure that we cherish it. That is what the FA is saying, and that's what we are all saying and advocating. Make sure the jerseys that you keep buying now are local jerseys. Get the names of Amankwamreku behind it. Let your children get to know them. Get the names of Brequin behind it. Let your children get to know them. And these legends and Hearts of Folk, yes. Kotoko.
No, please.
Just Hearts of Folk.
Yes.
Kotoko. All right, so we got to go now. Make a date, same time with us on Sunday. On Sunday, we are coming here at 10 a.m. They are going to start their Can version. Winter, Ortega, and Atom will start at 10 a.m. They will come your way with their Can version of the show. Then we take over at 2 p.m. and then we do the kickoff of the games coming up. Gold Stars will be coming up against Pando Heart of Lions, and Ghana's version of El Clasico in the top 4. Kotoko, Hearts of Folk is in the evening. That's how we wrap up. Enjoy the rest of our shows here on GHOne TV. Bye-bye from us.